Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. We're going to jump into ICP, pick up some backend data here first, kind of work our way down, see where we're at from there. If you're new to the channel, just want to say thanks again. Welcome aboard. Hope you can learn something today. Obviously, CryptoCache.tech is a site if you want to become a better trader. Just want to mention that because it is the first of the month and we do have new slots available there. Let's quickly look at the liquidation levels here. We can see pretty decent chunk of liquidation at 745, upwards of 845. So we're closer to that upper level. Keep in mind, more likelihood of the price action going higher because of that, but also reinforces the fact that there is a resistance in that range and that people feel it's a safer place to consider a short position. Again, we got some recent shorts here entering the market in the last 24 hours roughly. We also have a heavy concentration of liquidation in the monthly here at about 7.5. So we got to recognize that's also an area of a potential consideration of, liquidation, right? So just be mindful of that. We did double bottom out there already, so probably okay, but we don't want to be just like kind of loosey-goosey and just take a long or a short position because of that one thing, right? Anyways, that's important to recognize. Good stuff there. Other thing to recognize too, congrats to our community. Awesome profits, 45% from Bitcoin, 10% from Chainlink, and 63% from Caspa. All that profit came this weekend and or this morning. Now, let's jump into the daily time frame, work our way down, kind of see where we're at. So when we look at the time frames here, we can see ICP's had a bit of a struggle. $21 no less than 3 months ago, and now we're down to about $8 rather. That's a pretty significant drop, right? Again, I know you probably already know this, but 60-70% roughly from top to bottom. So not fantastic, but is the bottom in here? Well, we're in the support range right now, so we got to recognize that until we break free from this range, we'll probably still be stuck in this area. Keep in mind, this is a very loose range. We could tighten that up a little just to get better perspective, because the top range is about 840, and the lower range, if you were, is about 788. Okay, so 790 to 840, that 50-cent range that we're seeing the price action having a very extreme amount of difficulty breaking that plane. The reason why this is relevant is a few reasons. Well, first of all, it's a point of control here. We're kind of right smack dab right in the middle of that. That's kind of letting us know that we're finding our bottom. It's also important to recognize that until we break free from this range, we're probably going to continue to be range bound. Okay, so just be mindful of that too. We can see stochastic RSI swinging up here, of course, with a little bit of a doji candle here for today. MACD is converging and traditional RSI down low at roughly 30. So all these things combined, still a bearish type of situation. There's no other way around it. Until we get over the 20-day at least, we still have to consider the price action is going to be very abysmal. Okay. When we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see as well we're over the 50 and the 20-day SMA, but we keep getting rejected by that point of control here at about 830. Okay, so again, a solid closure at 850 or higher would put us in a better confirming situation. Okay, but for right now, based on the daily time frame, this range here is the range that we're stuck within. Until we can confirm somewhat of a shift in momentum, we're going to expect it to stay where it's at. We do see here, however, we're over 50 on the RSI. We haven't seen this in a few days, roughly 3 days since Friday. So this is a positive sign, but stochastic swinging down, and we can see MACD is trying to, essentially diverging, but just more so losing momentum. So in that sense here, this is 4-hour time frame is not like amazing, but it's better than it was before. All right, so again, a bit of a consolation at the very most. Let's quickly look at our fib levels here too. Let's go ahead and draw this out just so we can kind of see that, because it's important to recognize that this 0.618 fib level is working as a good support, but it's very common for that to happen. But the fact that we have that going into this uptrend is a positive sign. And when I say uptrend, I just mean that instead of establishing lower highs, we're now establishing higher lows and higher highs. So this is a good trend reversal. So I think we're in decent shape here. Let's go and draw out a trend here as well. Just kind of pay attention to that so we can make sure that we understand later, what to look for and what to pay attention to. But again, this resistance at about 840, until we break above it, I really just want to say it's best not to presume the price is going to go ahead and break out anytime soon. I know some people are probably going to be upset by that. It's like, dang it, I watched this entire video and you didn't tell me which way it's going to go. Ah, shucks. That's 95% of trading, folks, is taking the time to evaluate and to never truly get what you're looking for. There are rare occasions that it does happen. You take advantage. It's generally when I send out my signal. Okay. Again, just keep in mind, a lot of confirming factors can happen, and you can also still get the negative results, right? All the more reason why you want to use good position size and low leverage and effectively make sure you're not getting too crazy with that. Either way, right now we look at this here. Ichimoku Cloud is confirming that we have 3 out of 3 reasons to leave your long position open, and that we have good consideration for the price still continuing higher. Okay, so Bitcoin can stabilize at 63,000. ICP will likely break 840. if Bitcoin pulls back again to fill that CME gap, there's a potential reality of the fact that we could very well see ICP pull back as well. So again, a lot of things factoring in. Make sure you watch my daily Bitcoin analysis. I would say that's probably the more important one to watch, because altcoins right now have a tendency of aligning themselves quite similarly to that, and ICP is no exception. We look at the price action for ICP and Bitcoin. ICP is doing the same thing as Bitcoin is, minus breaking its more recent high. And this most recent high at about 840 is that strong resistance. Until we break that level, we cannot expect any of these liquidation levels to be swept. Okay, but they're there. It's more incentive. I think there is propensity for us to be able to see that happen. I just don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here. Again, it's best to wait for the price action to break through a bullish, a resistance level and to perform a bullish backtest and then get in than it is to get in right now and the price goes down. I know it seems weird and crazy, but wait for confirmation. It's important. That's where we're at there, folks. Thanks again so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Join us over on Twitter, Telegram, Discord, YouTube Shorts, and now TikTok Shorts. Okay, it's all there for you if you want it. I look forward to working with you either way. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.